This how the fuck you start the year off, man. 2021. Take you out to Philly real quick with a real one. Got a new project out. Evil Empire is out there right now. Get familiar. But better than getting familiar, I got the man of the hour in the motherfucking building with us. Grindsetter Shade 45, Gray Rizzy Radica. Now with you, with my guy, OT the Real.
What's good, brother?
Everything is good, man. 2021.
Yep.
Blessed us with some new music.
Word, I've been waiting to drop, man.
Well, I'm trying to think. Like, the last time you was here, it felt like, literally, we was just all talking about this. It felt like a couple of weeks ago, but it was summertime.
Yep.
That shit was like, I guess, August?
We had just dropped Survival.
Yeah, that was
Thorough
August.
just dropped Survival.
And you're not playing around, man. We right back at it. Evil Empire, you got to tell me, what's the theme behind this project right here?
Coming up, heavy influence by, like, a lot of New York artists, especially, like, French. Shit that they did with the mixtape era, with the Evil Empire and all that. I always thought that was lit. And I know history repeats itself. You know what I'm saying? But I saw something that, like, I felt like nobody was doing, and I could take something that was, Evil Empire. It was like French, and then it was Chinks, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Chinks, you know what I'm saying? And French, went mainstream. And
Right.
I was like, damn. So I was talking to Big Mike. He wanted to do some work. And I was like, yo, I got, like, this project half done. How about I start zinging them joints over? You check them out. So me and Big Mike, the ruler, were going back and forth. He got me, plugged in with everybody to do the tags and all that, you know what I'm saying? Mike's a good dude. And them joints were just flowing over the tracks and shit. And I was like, damn, but this is an album, though, because this is going to be monetized. This is going to be on the DSPs. This ain't a mixtape, you know what I'm saying? So Mike, did his thing on it. Introed it.
Mm-hmm.
Got good production from all over the country, just different production I compiled together.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the Evil Empire, man.
The good thing about it is that I'm not going to say I've always felt like that. Sometimes, mixtapes, at one point, mixtapes were a bunch of covers and you was just destroying other people's songs. But nowadays, if we fast forward to like the last 2-3 years, mixtapes basically were album quality. So the fact that you're putting both kind of vibes together, that shit is real. Now, what was Big Mike's immediate response? Because, now you're talking about history. You're talking not history as in the sense of old, but this is my stamp. Everybody know when you hear that Evil Empire, there's a certain level of quality to it.
That don't mean something, you know what I'm saying? Like, some cats might not know about that, but now they do, you know what I'm saying? Because they're like, you know what I'm saying? I'm keeping that shit alive, but you know what I'm saying? I appreciate Big Mike, you know what I'm saying, reaching out to me in the first place and showing me support on social media. A lot of the DJs and a lot of cats that, I came up under show me a lot of love now, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
right.
Real,
Well, you
real
know
humbling.
what? This is what we gonna do, because something that I like that y'all said was this is that soup kitchen vibe, man. You're feeding the streets, you're feeding the folks that's out there incarcerated. You're giving them hope with what you're saying now.
Yep.
And I want to get to this song, Flying.
Yep.
All right, so keep it locked. Don't go anywhere. Turn the shit the fuck up. Pop them little bitch-ass speakers in your car. You need to buy a new car anyway, man. It's OT the Real. Gray Rizzy. We out here. Shade 45. Grind setters. OT the Real's up here. Gray Rizzy. We out here on Shade 45. It's another Grind setters. I want to go back to this last line off of Flying. Once you make it, it doesn't matter how you did it. And when you said that, the shit clicked. So it was like such a simple, easy idea, but we always make the shit harder than what it fucking seems. But once you make it through, you made it through. Do you feel like you've made it through yet?
I mean, I feel like, the music has starting to feed me, in a way. I already changed my life a long time ago, but the music makes it so, you know what I'm saying? I can stay out of situations that would take me out of the position I'm in. You know what I mean? I'm not in them situations no more. It's not a gamble every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wake up every day. It's not like, damn, if I get yanked, I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? All the restrictions that were on me are lifted. I don't walked off, maxed out, everything. So, it's like, however you got to get there. Sometimes you got to stay low and stay under the radar for a long time to get through. So I feel like I made it through the gauntlet, you know what I'm saying, of that. But tomorrow's not promised, you know what I'm saying, especially where I'm at.
OT, the reason why I ask you these questions, because there's some kids right now that they may look at your watch. They may look at the fit. They may look at what you're wearing. They might say, oh, he done made it. That's it. But they don't understand necessarily what you've gone through. personally, professionally, with your family, with friends, people who are here, not here anymore. So I want you to talk to, just speak on that, and you already have. But I just wanted you to say it because if people like me keep on saying it, sometimes they'll listen, sometimes they won't. But when they understand from somebody like you who's still doing it and still breaking through, that's a big thing.
Yeah, like I would say this, like every time you get to the top of a mountain, you see another mountain that's higher. And if you love climbing mountains and that's what you do,
Right.
you're not even gonna think about how hard it is or oh fuck, I'm gonna be out here for two. You're not even thinking about that. You're like, oh, yep, that's the one I'm going to. Bang,
Hmm.
you're gonna go. So just be careful. You know what I'm saying? Like, careful what you wish for, man. Because once you go down this rabbit hole, the shit is. A wise man once said, "The marathon continues."
This is true.
You know what I'm saying?
This is true.
Hey,
Shout out to
word up.
Nipsey Hussle, brother
All
Nipsey.
right.
Rest in
R.I.P.
peace.
Yep.
Look, I want to ask you this question, man. Big Mike actually said this about you. He said, in the actual mixtape era, you would have been compared to and held in the same type of light as the Locks, G Unit, Dipset, Mob Deep, Cassidy, Uncle Murder, Pat Poose, and a handful more.
Yeah.
Well respected names right there, man. That's like the creme de la creme if you're talking about mixtapes, hip hop, lyricists, all that. Somebody like Big Mike says that about you. What do you say back to that?
It's real humbling. Shout out to all them cats, cause like, you know, they their music that they put out, shaped me. I wasn't rapping like this back then. You understand? Like I was writing here and there, but when it came time to take it serious, I came into this a couple years ago, influenced by the people that you say on that list. So shout out to all them. Like just respect the folks that came before you, learn from them. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're doing, man. Right now, it's the Evil Empire, top 20. You know what I'm saying? Top 20 albums on iTunes. Just me and my dogs pushing it, me and my team independently. You know what I'm saying? I ain't
Getting
signing
to it.
nothing. I ain't even signed a parole no more.
Yeah, we
You know what I'm
getting
saying?
to it, man. Well, all
Right.
those names right there. Give me something to play real quick. Something that stands out to you, OT.
Something that stands out to me.
Yeah.
What you want? You want a street record? You want a feature? I mean,
Well, something that you've listened to, like maybe
check
from
that.
from these cats.
Check out. Oh, you talking about?
Not off you, not off yours. I got it.
Okay.
I got songs loaded up for you. I want some. I want you to give me a suggestion. Let's just throw something out there from the mixtape era. Maybe an artist that you fuck with that we could play for the people.
Kiss, definitely. I mean, that's the goat to me. Jada Kiss.
Damn, I want to find. I want to find that joint. There was a song that I heard. I would share a quick story, man. There was a song that I heard when the Locks first came out, and you'll see. It was Puff talking on it. You'll see, and it was like, and at the very end, Big was on it. It was actually the first time I think Big and the Locks had got together. And it was bitches what is it? Bitches devoted, kiss my ring and deep throat. This shit was just the illest shit I ever heard. First of all, we already knew Big, but to be able to hear a young Locks and them holding their own with
Yeah,
them,
that's major, man.
I'm gonna find that song. We gonna play it for you, OT, because I know you gotta respect it. And everybody that's out
Word.
there listening, you definitely fucking with it. It's Gray Rizzy, OT the Reels in the motherfucking building. It's a grind setter. Shape
It's the
45.
Evil Empire, man. Let's go.
We out here. Whoa. Yes, sir. Gray Rizzy, we out here. Shade 45 is another grind setter. Shout out to everybody up here in PVA Studios, Harlem. But we got Philly in the building, man. My guy, OT the Real, is in the
Word.
building. There is not a lot of features, but the quality of features that you have on this project. Beans, Styles P. I saw all throughout the gram recently with Saigon. Shout out to Saigon. He just
Those are
dropped the
really
project
like the
too.
only cats that can hang with me now.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you. Like, I know you can fucking make a phone call and get whoever you want, but you only chose 3. Why those 3?
I mean, like, there's people that I wanted to work with that influenced me heavy, like you said. I mean, Psy, I really like took a crazy like influence from Psy, man, from Saigon growing up. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was always locked up and shit. I was always locked up. You know what I'm saying? That's who like I related to. I always looked at and was always like, yo, M is the sickest with the wordplay. He is. He's the sickest. And I used to listen to that shit too, real heavy. But like I related to like DMX and Saigon and shit. And like that shit kind of like I feel like that shit helped shape my personality almost. You understand what I'm saying? Real rap. That's what music does, man.
It
When
does.
you live by something like that, you understand?
Hmm.
Like if I'm listening to like all hard rap and all hard shit, if I'm listening to like all Benny and Conway and shit, and I get like a phone call that like some shit didn't go right, I'm like my mindset is like in a different space than if I was happen to have the radio on or something
Hmm.
and it was playing some fucking pop shit or something.
Happy-go-lucky music.
You know,
Yeah.
music influences. So you gotta be careful. Like you said, there's like kids out there and shit. You gotta be careful. They might see like people living a certain lifestyle. Just know like we grinding for this. Like anything I got, I grinding for. Like you might see pictures of me with a watch on, but like you can see 1,000 pictures of me with the same fucking t-shirt and jeans on. I grinded. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. There's levels to this shit, like, and every time you get to a level, all you see is that next level.
Right.
And if you want that shit, you know.
What do they
get it.
say? It's not work. You know what I'm saying? If you love what you do.
If you like climbing mountains,
If you like climbing mountains, I like that one
fucking
even
mountain
more.
climber. What you gonna do?
Just get on your Mount Everest shit over and over and over again.
Yep.
Yo, talk to me about this. Being able to work with Beans, man. That's really big because a lot of people still want to hear Beans, and to be able to do a collaboration with OT the Real, that says a lot for Philly, for Pennsylvania, for East Coast, just for hip hop overall, man. What was that like for you?
I mean, that was it was an honor. You know what I'm saying to be able to work with uh, somebody at that level. He's one of the, you know what I'm saying? Even if you hear Kiss the other day, they asked Kiss who his top 5 was. And he was like, I got to put Sieg in there. It's like, you know, he's one of the, like I say, when I say Kiss is the GOAT, like that was to me, but like, you know, it's right there. I'm always listening. I was always listening back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Beans and them, and then Kiss and Styles and them real heavy. It's like, and Psy, you know what I mean? And, you know, it's surreal to have music out with it. Maybe it didn't hit me yet, you know what I'm saying? To be able to work with the legends like that. I'm just so focused on, you know, what's ahead. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
So shout out Vanderslice. He made the beat on that. And shout out Siegel, because listen, man, like, I'm a critique anybody on my shit, and I'm a critic, and Siegel came real fucking crazy on that joint, bro.
Right.
Like, he was talking real crazy.
Handle
To keep it a
business.
solid, we don't hip blow. We just let the water stick to it, watch it swell up. Like, he's talking that shit.
And there's people who's like, ooh, I know that. There's a lot of you motherfuckers who you don't even need to know about that. Just know it was a mean bar right there.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. He's talking. No, he's just, you know, when you hear somebody talking, give bars, and they're giving detail and they're giving experience,
Painting
and
that picture, yeah.
yeah,
Putting you in that
That's
room.
what makes the hair stand up on the back of people's necks. That's what rap is. You know what I'm saying? That's what real rap is. Rap isn't something where like people are fucking running up and taking their shirt off and diving in the crowd, sweating and fucking. It ain't really like that. That's some other shit going on. I like that's dope too. But rap is the lyrics are supposed to matter so that shit reaches people inside their own fucking head, and that, you know what I mean? And that dumbed down shit, it don't do that. It's like, you know what I mean? And
It's
cool.
It's a now type
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, it's cool, but let's not forget like the essence, you know what I mean? That shit'll never die. It's timeless.
And when I say it's a now type thing, like, you know, that vibe might be for right now, but is it going to have the same impact and value lyrically for you 10 years down the road, 20 years down the road? There's still songs that you could listen to from certain artists. You'd be like, damn, that shit packs a punch, either as strong or even harder than it did the first time that you heard it.
You're gonna always be able to get energy off shit, and that's dope. But like I said, like your message and what you leave here, your life is short. Like who you work with, that shit is timeless. You know what I'm saying? So
Well, I'm going to put you on the spot, man. Who's your top 5?
based off like success, or based off who I like to listen to?
Success is relative to me, man.
Because
Some-
Hove's, I mean,
yeah, that's relative to some people.
like you got, I mean, Jay-Z and Eminem though. Like Eminem got the biggest fucking radio station in the world.
Thank you very much, sir. I'm just gonna say thank you for him. It's
Yeah,
not mine,
he
but
does. Like,
I'm gonna
so
thank you.
he got-
I'm gonna
so-
thank you for him.
So I'm gonna say Eminem, Jay-Z. You know, I feel, you know, Kiss. I gotta say Kiss.
Okay,
I gotta
that's
say,
3.
I
You
gotta
got 2
say
more.
Styles.
One more.
I gotta say Beans and Psy. You know, that's 6, I guess. But
Nah, so we take that.
and like
too.
yo, like listen, like Benny and them are like on that too though. Like it's just a high. You know, my bro Millie's got some shit. Shout out my bro Millie's. Just got off the phone with him. He's in Colombia.
And he in Colombia right
He's in
now?
Colombia.
Fuck
Yeah, they just FaceTime. He's recording a record we got. Like we got new shit coming.
Shout out to Dave, man. Harlem in the building. Worldwide, we here with it.
Yeah, man.
Now, before we get to this song, because this song is mean, man. I do want to ask your opinion of this, and my friends who are in the business, obviously, unfortunately, you've been incarcerated. But what did you think about the pardon with Lil Wayne and Kodak Black and Michael Harris, who was the co-founder of Death Row?
I think that, you know what I'm saying, some cool cats caught a break. You know?
What?
Some cool cats caught a break.
Finally, we got a win.
Yeah, they cool cats. We're not like, you know what I mean? people be like, oh, well, they're rich people. You know, somebody should have went and did it for people who don't have shit, who don't have money or something. And I can understand that point of view. But at the end of the day, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Don't hate on somebody got out of jail. Like, somebody who didn't fucking hurt no kids or women or nothing. Somebody who was just probably strapped because they know they're a lick walking around. You know what I'm saying? And they caught a strap case.
Yeah. I like that view of it right there.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I'd rather have more out than in, but there's some cats I wish would have got pardoned as well. But,
Yeah, absolutely.
I think we all got that. We all have that.
Yeah, fucking right. I don't know who was up on the.
It was like 130, 150 names that got pardoned
They said,
before homie went out of office.
Yeah, you know, that shit's real deep. But I'm just glad that a couple solid cats, you know, that provide influence and shit. You know what I'm saying, for rap and all that. You know, Wayne and Kodak, like, what the fuck? I mean,
I know a lot of my peoples out in Detroit. They were happy about the mayor. I think his name is Kirk Kilpatrick.
Yeah. You know, when you do thorough shit, you know what I'm saying? If you last long enough, you win in the end. Some cats don't last long enough out here, though. They're gone by the time it's their time, you know what I mean? But
well, you know what? You on that path too, my brother.
You already know.
You got a very solid project right here. Evil Empire is out there. Shout out to Big Mike. Before we get out of here, bro, I want to make sure everybody's tapped in with you. I know a lot of people are, but tell these motherfuckers again how to go ahead and reach you, OT the Real.
Everything. OT the Real. OTTheReal.com. OT the Real on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, everything. OT the Real. Merch coming soon in like 10 days. Merch about to drop.
Make sure you look out for that, man. If you miss any part of this interview, it's all right. Interview, I should say. Make sure you catch it on demand. SiriusXM.com/on-demand. Easiest thing for you to do. Put his name in the search. OT the Real. Gray Rizzy Shade 45. Listen to it on your time on demand. Before we get out of here, I got to play this shit. It's my joint right here. This Real Ghost joint. Featuring Styles P.
Shout out to Ghost, man. Shout out Vanderslice.
Real quick. Let me just say this before we get into the song. Obviously, Big Mike had that relationship with the Locks. How did, you and Styles P,
Actually, that shit happened through a series of relationships.
Earlier.
Yeah, shout out.
Right.
Yeah. Shout out Vanderslice. Like I said, he had been working with them cats. You know what I'm saying? Prior to me even making this tape. You know what I'm saying? So he also had the relationship. Shout out Tony Mossberg. Shout out my bro Ock.
Tony, what's up, man?
Yeah, word up.
Ock, what's going on?
Shout out Ock. You know what I mean? That shit's happening. The Real Ghost. It's the Evil Empire.
Yeah. So we gonna get out of here. We gonna get into the song right now. Turn this the fuck up. And one more thing before we get out of here. Shout out to the homie Sonny. Sonny, where's Sonny playing? When he go to fight? Tell him.
Sonny,
what is it?
Sonny the
MGM?
Bronco. You talking about the next heavyweight champ, Sonny the Bronco. Yeah, South Philly. Yeah. He's from what I understand, I believe it was February. Might have been March. I think it's February. I think he's at MGM in Vegas. He's gonna go knock somebody's fucking teeth out.
So look. He's right. All right. Secondly, I'm going to let you know to be clear, the date, the time, all that. Make sure you tap in with Sonny. Most of all, tap in with OT the Real. Turn this the fuck up. Real Ghost, Style P. OT the Real. Gray Rizzy. We out here. Shade 45. It's another Grind Setters.